So another type of problem that you might see is still a sum or difference of sine, cosine, or tangent, but you're given, again, the cosine of theta, which would be whatever value they give you, not on the unit circle, and they tell you where this reference triangle is. So in this case, it's in quadrant 4, and we want to find the exact value, and what we need to do is draw one reference triangle. So I'm actually only going to do the tangent, okay, because it's the most complicated, but here you have, remember, alpha and beta. So they've given us beta, so this right here, theta, is going to be our alpha. So what we need to do is draw our reference triangle, so I'll do it over here, and we're in the 4th quadrant, so I'll focus on making this zoom in on the 4th quadrant like this. Okay, and they are saying that the cosine of theta is 1/4, so that means this is going to be x over r, so this is 4 and this is 1, so we need to find our y value, and remember the y value is negative because of the 4th quadrant. So we have x squared, which is 1, plus y squared is equal to 16, subtract 1, we get 15, so that means this is negative square root of 15. Okay, so not a very pretty value, but it'll do for now. And then what we'll do is we'll create our little chart. So here I have the sine of theta, cosine of theta, and tangent of theta. Okay? So sine of theta is y over r, so this is going to be negative square root of 15 over 4. My cosine they gave me, it's 1/4, and then the tangent is y over x. Fortunately, that's not a fraction, so it's just going to be negative square root of 15, and I'll put that down here. Negative square root of 15, negative right here. Okay, so what I need to do, this is tangent of alpha minus beta, so I'm going to write my formula. So what we're going to do is tangent of alpha minus beta, which is equal to tangent of alpha minus tangent of beta over 1 plus the product. Okay. So now we have our alpha, which is our thetas, which are up here, and then they gave us beta. So we're going to plug everything in. So this would be equal to the tangent of our theta minus the tangent of pi over 4 divided by 1 plus the tangent of theta tangent of pi over 4. So now we can plug in all of our values. Okay, because we have the tangent of theta up here, it's negative square root of 15. So tangent of theta would be negative square root of 15 minus tangent of pi over 4 actually does come from the unit circle, and that value is 1 divided by 1. And the product of these two, because this is negative square root of 15 and 1, this becomes minus the square root of 15. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is rewrite this so that my radicals are in the same spot. So I'm just rewriting. So this is negative 1 minus the square root of 15 over 1 minus the square root of 15. Because we're not allowed to have radicals in the denominator, we need to multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. And remember, the conjugate is the same quantity, but this becomes a plus, so it creates a difference of squares. So this is 1 plus the square root of 15 over 1 plus the square root of 15. Okay, so in the bottom, it's nice and easy. This is a difference of squares, so this becomes 1 minus 15. Okay, in the top, we have to FOIL. So this is negative 1, and my outer is negative square root of 15. My inner is negative square root of 15, and then my last is minus 15. Okay, so I need to combine my like terms, so I'm going to go down here. Negative 1 and negative 15 is negative 16, so this is negative 16 minus 2 square root of 15 all over negative 14, and I can actually reduce this, so I'm going to factor out a 2 in the top. Actually, I'll factor out a negative 2. When you take out a negative 2, this is positive 8 plus the square root of 15, and in the bottom, if I reduce, I will reduce this by negative 2. So my final answer is 8 plus the square root of 15 over 7.